We've been working on residential projects, which are, I mean, the common ones that we do usually for real estate developers and for private, I mean, companies or individuals. Whether we are talking about apartment buildings or we are talking about gated communities, or we are talking about private residences also. Exactly at the beginning of the pandemic, we've been involved in some in a nice big gated community project. If you check on it, it's called Mulberry. So it's like a gated community with 37 units of houses, with a clubhouse and with a lot of green areas and a lot of open spaces. That one project that really, when we were designing and working on, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and we put a lot of efforts to look at the design elements and the design concepts that will help us come out with something that will let the client feel safer in that environment. It's a high-end gated community development in a prime location in Accra. We are also working on a project called Beyond, which is also high-end apartments, duplex apartments, also in a very prime location in Accra. Lately, we've been involved also in the design of another project called the AVA, also different type of apartments in a good location. In all of these projects, we've been able to define more the public part of the project and the private part of the project. And we've been able to give emphasis on the common areas where people meet and how they meet and what are the conditions in those areas. I mean, the health and the ventilation and the space and the greenery and then the landscape and those aspects. We worked on another type of projects also, which is residential, but also mixed use outside of Accra. Because if you, I mean, if you notice, or if you've been checking, you see that people are more looking today to have a weekend exit, to have and to go away from the cities and to go to more to nature and closer to good landscape and good environmental conditions. So we worked on a project on the Volta River in a town called Akosombo, very close to the famous Akosombo Dam of Ghana. And also in that project, the outdoor, the environmental aspects has been key elements in the design and in the concepts of the project.